Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I will show you how to embed the Report Server's Report Designer in an application using Blazor Server. The Report Server is a powerful application that allows you to store, manage, and deliver reports for your users. Embedding the Report Server in your application provides seamless access to your reports without having to switch to a different application. You need two items to embed the designer, as it is not possible to integrate it simply with the frame. Reporting service. This service is used to interact from your application. Reporting tools. Use the JavaScript Report Designer from the Bold Reporting Tools. The designer is also built using the same service. For prerequisites, make sure that your development environment has Visual Studio 2022 with the ASP.NET and web development workloads. .NET 6.0 framework. First, let me show you how to create a Blazor Server application. Open Visual Studio 2022 and click Create a new project. I choose Blazor Server app and then click Next. If this template is not available, refer to the link in the video description to configure the system environment. I change the project name to Blazor Report Server Designer and then click Next. I choose the target framework as .NET 6.0 and then click Create. You will see that the default Blazor Server application is created. Now, let me initialize the Report Designer control. In this section, I am going to integrate Bold Report's JavaScript controls by creating an interop file to initialize the control with basic parameters. Create a class file inside the data folder and name it Bold Report Designer Options.cs. In the Bold Report Designer Options class, declare variables for storing the service URL, report server URL, and service authorization token. Create a folder named Scripts in the www root folder. Create a Bold Reports interop.js file inside the Scripts folder. Add the code snippet to invoke the Bold Report Designer JavaScript control. Now, let me refer the scripts and styles to render the designer. In this video, I am using CDN links to reference them. You can also use local scripts and themes. I have included an FAQ link about using them in this video's description. Open the host.cs HTML page from the Pages folder and reference the online CDN links along with the Bold Reports interop.js file to use our controls in the Blazor application. Next, open the index.razor file from the Pages folder. Replace the following code to inject IJS runtime and invoke the JavaScript interop with the created Report Designer URL in the index.razor file. This enables us to view the Report Designer control. The div element represents the container for the control. Inside the div element, I assign the ID and style attributes. The ID attribute specifies the unique name for the HTML element. For this demo, I assign Report Designer to the ID attribute. The style attribute is used to add the inline style. Here, I have assigned the width and height of the div element. Inside its code, I create an object to access the Bold Report Designer Options class. Next, I initialize the Render Report Designer method. The Render Report Designer method is used to render the control in the Blazor page. Inside this method, I initialize the value for service URL. This URL specifies the Web API service URL. It contains the server, service, and REST API names. The format is http://report server domain /reporting /report service /API /designer. In this demo, since I have hosted the report server on my local machine, I specify the domain as the local host, along with the port number in which I am hosting it. You can use your own report server domain. Reporting/report service/API/designer represents the service name. Next, I initialize the value for report server URL. Here, it specifies the server name and site information. The format is http://report server name/reporting/API/site/site name. As before, I set the report server name as localhost along with the port number. Site/site1 represents the site from which I am going to load the report in the control, which is site1. So, I specify site/site1. You can specify your own. Finally, I need to add the service authorization token. For this demo, I used the service authorization token report server UI. You can also generate one using credentials or the embedded secret key. I have provided the link in the video description for your reference. First, I log into my report server. Next, open the user profile page. I click the personal access token from the top panel. You can change the token expiration period here. Click the Generate Token button and confirm it. Once the token is generated, I copy it. Next, I initialize the value for service authorization token. I enter the invoke void async method, which invokes the render designer JavaScript function asynchronously. Then I enter the onAfterRender method for initial rendering of the bold reports report designer control. I save the file. Now, everything is ready for previewing the report designer control. To preview, build and run the application. You can see that the control is loaded in the browser. You can add some report items and save the report in the report server. In this demo, I showed you how to embed the report designer from the enterprise report server. You can also embed the report designer from the cloud report server. In this video, I have shown you how to create a Blazor Server application, add scripts to render the report designer control, and initialize the control. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.